What Beanie Siegel said, you feel it in the air. Yeah, my fists. Those are my fists in the air.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Philly. How you doing? This week's video, or today's video, I don't know if you're like tuning in every day. I hope you are, because if you know, I work at Lumen. Yes, I think I am on the severance floor, but I'm not severed. Okay, so if you know, you know. But I'm working from home today, and I thought, let's talk about, some horror movies, because it is October, right? So let me talk about some horror movies that I will never watch again. These are my one and done. Okay? And I'm just gonna hop right into it because these three movies scarred me so bad. So bad. I don't know how people watch these movies. Even though I do like horror movies, I don't know how some of these people like watching these particular movies over and over and over. Okay? Coming in at number 3, The Conjuring. Not the film series itself, right? I'm talking about the first Conjuring. I watched that by myself on a nice summer day, not a cloud in the sky, and I was terrified to go to sleep. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, I was, watching it, and I was like, okay, yeah, because I saw Insidious. I love James Wan. I love his work. I love Lee Winnell. Love everything that they do, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch Conjuring. Let's see. I definitely saw. I definitely saw. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That first one scared me so bad, and it's not even like the jump scares. They worked. They worked, especially when the mom went downstairs with just a matchstick. Who does that? I know it's like olden days, or not really, but wasn't it like the 70s or something? Like when I tell you I watched that one and done. One and done. One and done. Like, first of all, y'all move into this house. And the first thing that happens is the dog does not want to go inside. I'm sorry, I'm taking that as a sign and I'm leaving. I'm kneeling down in front of my dog and saying, if you can speak right now, tell me what's in this house. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. We're gonna communicate through barks and woofs. Woof 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 woof. And that's it. Like, I'm not going in there. And then they went in the house. First of all, the house needed an upgrade immediately. And what's up with nobody turning on lights? No one is turning on lights in these movies. Am I the only one? Like, things didn't cost that much money back then. Y'all could afford a nice light bill. Y'all can afford that. I mean, they had like what, 4 girls? That's fine. Y'all can afford to pay $20 on that light bill. It don't cost that much. Really? And then we have the haunting that starts, right? Ed and Lorraine is nowhere to be found. And every time Lorraine has like a vision or whatever, she turns into Raven Baxter. Like, girl, if like, y'all, be for real. If you're experiencing a haunting and this lady comes to your house and starts walking around and looking like, leave your home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the what? The 70s? You can afford to get another house. You can afford to get 5 houses. Sorry. And then when the mother starts getting beaten up in her sleep, like she waking up with black and blue bruise all over herself. I'm sorry, if you're going to bed at night, nice moisturized skin, you're good, everything's fine, and you're waking up with a bruise, she's being abused. And her husband's like, dang, I didn't do that. If he's saying he didn't do that, something in this house did. And I'm not staying to find out. I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
Vote live for Black TV. White folks are dead. We're getting the fuck out of here. Let's roll, damn it.
When they're sleeping, and the young Joey King is like, oh, stop playing with me. I'm trying to sleep. And the sister's like, I'm all the way over here. I'm sorry. If I'm sleeping next to my sister or my cousin and we're in the same bedroom and I feel something on my feet, I'm screaming. I'm getting her to tag team with me on whatever is in that room. Like I said, that thing is getting beat up. I'm sorry. You're gonna go to the hospital. Whatever evil spirit that is, you're getting beat up. Well, Beanie Siegel said he feel it in the air. Yeah, my fists. Those are my fists in the air. Okay? Pa 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 pa. What you talking about? Well, I could survive in this franchise because I'm beating everybody up. But I can't deal with family members not believing each other. I'm sorry. But I like at the end that they had their little, like, I don't know if that's a happy ending. I don't know. They went on to live normal lives, I guess. But that would be terrifying for the rest of my life. I'm sorry. I would reach like 40 something and be like, y'all remember when that happened? Am I the only one? No. Like, they're traumatized. They need better help. Okay? This video is not sponsored by BetterHelp. That would have been hilarious, though. Coming in at number 2. This is number 2. And it's number 2 for a reason. Because I only watched about 30 minutes of this movie because it scared me so bad that I literally told my friends at the sleepover, I said, lock it off. This is not the one. This is not the one. And we were in her basement at the time. Lock it off. The movie I'm talking about is Sinister. Yeah. Did that. I was like, yeah, let's start with Sinister. Let's see what it's all about. My friend said, okay, let's do that. We turned off all the lights, and downstairs, it's like, it's a basement, so it's really dark, really, really dark. Y'all, I said, it's too dark. We gotta leave one light on. And we left the bathroom light on. So like, that's good. So we said, okay, let's watch Sinister. Mind you, we did watch a movie before that. We watched the Liam Neeson movie, Grey. I know. We watched that movie where he like is fighting with wolves or something. We watched that first. We're like, okay, that was a good appetizer. Let's get to the first course. We didn't even eat our first course. We're laying down, right? And she puts in the DVD. And I'm already on edge because of this. I forgot the name of the creature, like Labubu's dad or something. First of all, creepy. Second of all, he needs to put a few more tracks in the hair. You know, like, if you're gonna scare me, at least have a good blowout. I'm sorry. You need to have like a really good blowout, some like bounce, some body to it. Like, you're gonna scare me out of my own body where your hair is lifeless? No. Have some body in your hair. Come correct. Clean your fingernails. Wash your hand. Wash your body. Do you know, look good. Look good. Look good. Wasn't he walking around in a suit though? A dingy suit? Like, I can't give you your tens with that. I can't. I'm sorry. No. So, you know, we're watching it and everything, and Ethan Hawke is, you know, investigating and whatnot. And again, no one turns on the lights. He has this nice, grand house. I don't know if we ever get to see the house because no one is turning on the friggin' light. You should have heard me at that sleepover. I was like, why is he researching in the dark with that one little lamp? And thing go so? Like, I'm going into every room.
Rise and shine.
You know, Stephen, what's his name? Hawke, Ethan Hawke. I said Stephen Hawke. Oh my gosh. Ethan Hawke is like beep boop beep boop researching these gruesome crimes on his computer, his personal computer. I hope he has a private browser. I don't know what happens throughout the movie, because this is the part that I screamed so loud. I said, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. He's beep boop on the keyboard, right? And the picture of Labubu's dad is like right there, right? And he's like this, and he's typing boop 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 boop, you know. Labubu's dad is all like moving. And when I saw that, I told my friend, I said, lock it off. Lock it off. This is not the one. Lock this off. I said no, and I have yet to watch it. I know that there's a second one with children involved, which is crazy because wasn't the first one with children involved too? I said I'm good. I don't need to watch that. And I'm sure it's a great movie. I'm sure it is. Personally, I'm good. I saw 15 minutes of it. I can check it off my list. Check. One and done. Now, this movie, I placed it at number 1 because it terrified me and gave me nightmares for 15 years. Yeah, 1-5. A decade and half of another decade. Yeah. I'm talking about The Ring and The Ring 2. Yeah. When that movie came out, I did not see it in theaters. I saw it at my cousin's house. Now, for context clues, me and my cousins, we were raised as siblings, right? So the oldest is Tennille. Hey. The middle child is my cousin Danielle, and then it's me. I'm the baby, right? Yeah. Anyways, she's in charge of us one Friday night. She's in charge of babysitting. I think it was TiVo. I can't really remember what they had, but we were able to like watch things on the East Coast and the West Coast, which was pretty cool. I think it was DirecTV because I know they had TiVo first, but I'm not sure if TiVo had it. Let me know. Anyways, so Danielle and I are chilling. We had pizza and stuff like that. It's fine. Tennille just appears out of the basement. So she comes up and she's like, "You guys want to watch a movie?" Like, deadpan. And we're just like, "Yeah, let's watch a movie." Big mistake. She's like, "Okay, I'll be right back." She goes on the stairs, comes back up with just a disc. And she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna put this in." She puts in the DVD and starts turning off all the lights in the house. She starts turning off all the lights in the house. Now, mind you, this is East New York, right? You gotta keep one light on. I'm sorry. You gotta keep one light on. And I'm like, "Can we keep the kitchen light on, please?" And she's like, "Okay, fine." But we're still like surrounded by darkness. When I tell you, I remember there was no credits for this movie, nothing, no opening, like, what is it called? Like trailers or whatever. The movie just started. That opening scene haunted me so bad. And it's not because of the eeriness with Amber Tamlin. I think that's her name. Yeah, the girl from Sister of the Traveling Pants. And the eeriness of the girl telling the story, that was scary. Yeah, because like they live in that big house and no one turned on the light. Mind you, Danielle and I are watching it like this. We don't know what's happening. And when I tell you I have never felt fear like that in my young life, oh my gosh, I thought I almost peed myself. That's how scared I was of that movie. It was that bad. I was trembling throughout the entire movie. I don't think you know how serious that is for a 8-year-old. I don't know how I slept that night. I really don't know. When I tell you,
Many people were scared. Me too. I was really
see the part that literally made me almost jump out of my own skin? It was the part at the funeral where the mother, I think that's her sister, Naomi Watts' sister, I believe, comes up to her, destroyed, and she's just like, "They said it was a heart attack, and I don't believe that, because what would cause somebody's face to be like that?" And then the jump scare is the face. Oh my gosh.
Find me a church. I've done everything everybody else wants to do. Find me a church.
When I tell you, I nearly jumped out of my own skin.
I think I'm actually gonna faint.
Because you're watching the movie and you're like, "Oh, they're not gonna show that part. I'm good." They got me with that one. I'm not even joking. And Tania was like, "It's almost over.
I'm so tired, yeah. I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
And the part where she falls into the well, that scene, oh, I was like, I don't care if a well comes around or what. I'm not going. No, thank you. And she's like, what the little girl said? "Oh, mommy." She's like, "I'm not your mommy, bitch." And I was just like, I'm flabbergasted. I'm trembling in fear. And then I'm gagged by her saying that to a little girl. What? And so at the end of it, Danielle and I are like this on the couch. I had never been so scared in my life by that film. Okay? I'm dead serious. I'm so serious. And then she got us again with the second one. So now I know you're wondering, so what happened like after you guys finished watching the movie? Tania went back downstairs. She went right back downstairs. She was like, it fade to black. And she was like, okay, good night.
We gonna die, yo.
And went downstairs and like slammed the door. And left us upstairs. And Danielle and I sat in silence for, I'm not even joking, for 30 minutes. TV was off. We sat in the dark. No one wanted to move. I didn't want to move. She didn't want to move. So I'm in the bedroom. D is in the living room. And I'm trying my best to fall asleep. I'm like, And all this time I feel like this hot breath over me. And I'm like, yo, I seriously can't sleep. I'm like, I had never been so scared in my life, and I'm in East New York. If you're from Brooklyn, you know what I'm talking about. And a horror movie scared me that bad. That bad. Yo, I remember I had to open, you know those vertical blinds that's like these. I opened all of them. I pushed them back. I was like, Moonlight, you're welcome to come on in. Come. I think I even opened the window at one point because I said if I see something, we're on like the first level, I guess. I'm able to just hop out, run. I'm good. And I'm there sleeping, trying to sleep, can't sleep. I'm tossing and turning, I can't sleep. And the thing is, in that home, they have a closet in the room, right? Now, that closet used to always make noise, right? Whenever you're walking, because it's wood. So whenever you're walking in the hallway towards the bedroom, it would always go like this. The closet will go like this all the time whenever somebody like walks in that hallway or into the bedroom. Tell me why that night I heard footsteps in the hallway. And I'm like, D, is that you? Like, I'm whispering. I'm like, is that you? I don't hear a thing. And I hear the door go like this. When I tell you, I flew out of the bed with the pillow.
Move, bitch!
Because I said, I'm hitting anything else. Like, can you imagine like a young 8-year-old girl like, bring it.
Hold on, you gotta be fucked up. Hold on.
I was like, I'm fighting my way out this house. And so I ran to the front of the house where Danielle was sleeping. And I'm literally looking at her overhead. And I'm like, Danielle, wake up. I was like, you need to wake up. Somebody's in here. And she's like, what? Mind you, my uncle and my aunt, they're not back yet, right? So we're home alone still. And I'm like, we need to watch something. I was like, put on SpongeBob. So because we had East Coast, West Coast, she turned it to West Coast and SpongeBob was on. And we stayed up, I'm not even joking you, we saw the sun. We stayed up that late that the sun came up. Because my uncle came home, we're there watching SpongeBob with bags underneath our eyes. Like we wanted to sleep in shifts, but we couldn't because we were so scared that we were gonna have to fight whatever that was by ourselves. That's how scared we were. And I'm like trying to fall asleep, terrified. My uncle busts open the door. He's frightened too because he's like, what are you guys doing up? And I'm like, I'm like bawling snot, everything. And I'm like, she's gonna come on the TV. She's gonna come on the TV. And my uncle was like, okay, you guys really need to go to sleep. And he put us in the bed. He was reassuring us that nothing was gonna happen, simultaneously laughing at us. He was like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen to you guys. Like laughing. And I'm like, don't laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny. And he's cracking up because he thinks this is hilarious. Meanwhile, I'm about to pee my pants. Like, what? And my aunt is like laughing too. Everybody's laughing at us. And we're terrified. And they're like, yeah, no, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And so we finally went to bed at like 5 a.m. No, it was like minutes to 6 we went to bed. And we woke up like 9 something because we were scared. We were really scared. And during breakfast, everybody was silent. When I tell you everybody was silent. And my uncle breaks the noise, like the silence. He breaks the silence by saying, Talia, why did you show them that movie? And he's laughing. Talia's laughing. My aunt's laughing. And Daniel and I are at the table like, we're literally shaking in fear. And she's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you show them that horror movie with the girl and the coming out of the TV, really? And she's like, that wasn't even that scary. And my uncle goes, look at Philippa. I'm at the table like this. He's like, look at her. She's terrified. He's like, I can't send her home like this. Her mom is going to be like, what happened? And so I can't remember if she got in trouble, but like, they had to reassure me like nothing was going to happen. I already made my mind up that something was going to happen. And I'm going to beat this girl when she comes out of the TV screen. Like, simple, plain and done. But yeah, that was 3 movies that I'll never watch again. This was fun. This is new. This is something, you know, I was like, you know what, let me tell them because it's October, you know, spooky month, even though it's still hot out. I mean, it's supposed to go in like the 40s this week or something. And I was like, let me talk about some movies that I will never watch again, even though I do watch some horror movies. They're just movies that I just one and done. Like, I'm never watching it again. Also, too, The Conjuring, when they say based on a true story, yeah, I like my stuff in fiction. But I hope you had a nice little laugh, a nice little kiki with me. And you learned a little bit about my growing up and everything. I have a lot more stories. But I might even do another one talking about horror movies that I do like. I wonder I don't know how to narrow that down now. Because, you know, you're cooked if you watch horror movies to go to sleep to. I'm sorry. That was me at one point. Like, life was lifing. And I watched horror movies to calm down. I don't know what. That was definitely a stressful time in my life. But I hope you all had a great one, okay? And don't let your cousins terrify you for 15 years. But honestly though, turn on every light in the house if you're scared. And start talking to yourself out loud, because they can't out scare you if you scare them first, okay? You're locked in here with me, not the other way around. You're in here with me. Bye.
You're joking.
Am I really that much? And
breaking these niggas down like a hammer. You know, really